Today, I break new ground in comedy. I'm gonna make fun of former child stars. Yeah, it's about time someone took them down a peg, right? Now, there are basically two career options for the former child star. One, disappearance from the public eye, or two, complete implosion. There is also a third option, continued fame and success. I know, right? If this was an option, you'd think more people would take it, right? I don't know how they keep ending up back at door number 2. But today, we're gonna look at two former teen actresses who actually seem to be continuing down that path to fame and fortune. One is the former Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus. The other is the former future Mrs. Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez. Now, for most of their adolescence, the Disney Corporation owned their careers, their lives, and probably most of their major organs. But now that Uncle Walt no longer has them under his cryogenically frozen thumb, these two are out to prove that they're not little girls anymore. No, they're out to scream to the world. And as always, declaring that you're an adult means being openly sexual and partying, which is exactly what you imagine being an adult is about if you're still a goddamn kid. But you can't really blame them, though. Child stars in general have horrible childhoods, especially at the Disney Corporation, which leads to an all-too-predictable acting out and a delayed teenage rebellion period. Even Taylor Swift had something like that. Granted, Taylor Swift's version sounds like the Kids Bop version of TikTok, but still. So to understand where these girls are going, you have to understand where they've been. Now, both these young stars launched their careers in Disney sitcoms, neither of which I'm really familiar with because I'm not some goddamn pervert who oogles underage girls on crappy Disney shows. Now, I have tangled with the Hannah Montana phenomenon several times before. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Yeah. But I actually never watched more than 5 minutes of the show. And I actually know next to nothing about Wizards of Waverly Place, the show Selena Gomez was on. I guess I really should find out something about them just so I know what I'm actually talking about. These girls and their careers and how their personas evolved over several seasons. And as it turns out, I can watch basically the entirety of both series on Netflix, so, out of obligation, if you'll excuse me here, I'm just gonna go educate myself on the subject.
Edgevano utusis.
Good. Real rabbit, duplicate rabbit. No, duplicate rabbit, real. Anyway, there's 2 now.
Okay, that's enough. I don't need to know that badly. I think I got the idea. Look, it doesn't matter. All you need to know is that they were cute little girls and now they want to be treated as adults. Miley hasn't been very productive lately, but has stayed in the tabloids for doing all sorts of scandalous things like partying, wearing skimpy outfits, and basically acting like any other rich kid in LA. It's almost as if she's reacting to having a phony identity forced upon her, and then when she tried to shed that identity, she was shoved back into it by the force of public opinion. Huh. Selena Gomez seems to be reacting the same way, and for her, the big entry into adulthood was finding the guy who directed Trash Humpers and making a movie with him. All raunchy, washed out, grim descent into substance abuse and debauchery. And as it turns out, Miley Cyrus made one of those too. That would be the music video for her latest single, We Can't Stop. Let's take a look, shall we? That was the landlord. I got to pay the rent. Anyway, this is really, really bad. I'm not even talking about the video, I mean the song. This is honestly the saddest attempt at a party anthem I've ever heard. And when I say sad, I mean that literally. As in, not happy, depressed, despondent, glum. This is a party song for after the party has died and you should have gone home hours ago. And the video is a pretty good match for it. I mean, it's cold, it's joyless, and it's proof that the Bad Romance video is incredibly hard to recreate. But it at least has gotten people talking, and it climbed as high as number 2. Like, this is one of the few times where shallow provocation actually seems to be paying off. I haven't watched the video for Selena Gomez's latest single, but there's no way it can top that. Wow. Wow. Holy crap.
You ain't gotta worry, it's an open invitation. I'll be sitting right here, real patient.
Oh right, I forgot. This is the most boring song in the universe. I'll be honest, I have not the slightest idea what the appeal of Selena Gomez is beyond the fact that she's cute and she's a Disney princess. Unless you're a preteen girl or a preteen girl-ogling weirdo, I don't see why you would actually be interested in her. I mean, that's the appeal, right? That she looks like a 4th grader or like a life-size walking Bratz doll. Because other than that, she's not a very good performer, and this is her worst song yet. In fact, they're both awful. They're both awful, awful songs. They're probably the worst popular songs out right now. But as you can tell, they're awful in completely different ways and reflect different attitudes on how Miley and Selena want to make awful music as awful adult performers. Which awful way is better? Okay, let's look at the lyrics. Miley's song is about
Red cousins, sweaty bodies everywhere. Hands in the air like we don't care.
Well, she parties. She's clearly trying to be shocking with how much dirty, sexy partying she's doing. Again, this would be more effective if this song had any kind of edge to it musically, instead of just sounding wistful and morose. The song it reminds me the most of is Katy Perry's Lost Love ballad, The One That Got Away. Except that song had a stronger beat and was more fun and exciting. And what is Selena singing about?
You got the kind of love that I want, let me get that.
She wants you. She's ready for love. Not in like a sexy way, nothing more than G-rated, just in a nice, unspecific kind of way. She's just ready for you. Just sitting around, waiting passively, probably just, twiddling her thumbs. Quite honestly, this doesn't sound anything different from the stuff she made when she was still with Disney. I love how the chorus is just the same one line repeated over and over again without even changing the melody of it. Truly a creative masterpiece. And what I really love about this song is how Selena sings without giving off even the slightest hint of desire, excitement, eagerness, or any emotion whatsoever. I guess it's kind of hard to sing about love convincingly when your only experience with it is dating a prepubescent eunuch. And now that I listen to it, wait a minute, what's the accent?
Baby wants to get it, I'm yours, no take backs.
Wait a minute, this whole song is a giant Rihanna ripoff.
Mr. DJ, somebody replay. Hate the way I love you. Hate that I love you.
She even changed her accent. I think she's even trying to look like Rihanna. Holy crap, did someone out there think we didn't have enough Rihanna songs? We've got enough. And Rihanna is actually not a very good singer technically, but she has personality, damn it.
I'm not too shy to show I love you.
This song's so bland. Let's go back to the other one. Let's have some fun.
So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing with Miley, whatever.
God, this song. Alice in Chains made more good time party songs than this. I mean, listen.
If you're not ready to go home, can I get a hell no?
Is it just me, or did no one respond to that call and answer?
Can I get a hell no?
I think I heard like one person say something in the background, maybe?
To my homegirls here with the big butt, shaking it like we on a strip club. Remember, only God could judge ya. Forget the haters.
Yeah. About that friend of yours. Does she know you're calling her a stripper with a big butt? That seems kind of judgmental in itself, calling her a fat stripper. I think she might object to that first. And speaking of judging people by their outfits, I understand there has been some controversy over what Selena's wearing too. See, there's been some talk that Selena Gomez is not an Indian, so it's insensitive for her to be wearing that Bollywood getup she's got on there, but that's where you're wrong. Selena Gomez, like many of the Disney cast, is all nationalities, having been carefully grown in a lab from a DNA mixture of every ethnicity for mass demographic appeal. Otherwise, a Hispanic person wearing Indian clothing and using a phony Caribbean accent, can you imagine? That would just be stupid. Well, I don't think it's trying to be offensive, unlike Miley, who definitely is and failing. Who cares? Me personally, I do not have it in me to be shocked anymore by pop singers doing the Girls Gone Wild shtick. I've seen it a billion times. I've already seen it with Miley, for Christ's sake. So what? What exactly is supposed to be shocking about this?
And everyone in line in the bathroom, trying to get a line in the bathroom.
Holy shit, that was a straight-up cocaine reference.
Trying to get a line in the bathroom.
Hannah Montana is singing about snorting coke. And wait a minute, go back. I couldn't even tell what she was saying. Is she saying dancing with Molly? As in Molly, the slang term for ecstasy? No way. No way. No way. No way. La-di-da-da-dee, dancing with Miley. Oh, Miley, dancing with Miley. See, she's just being Miley. Not the other thing. See, they even asked her about it straight up. And she said, it's Miley if you're age 10. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Okay then. You know, it's weird. In all the popular party songs we've gotten lately, I don't remember any of them, not even from Princess Garbage Heap herself, make an explicit reference to anything harder than pot. Okay, the ante is up. You know what, why not? It's just honest, right? I'm not a prude or anything. We need to get over it in this country. She's not doing anything that tons of young people her age aren't doing completely harmlessly. Like, she's just having fun, right? Look, I'm not trying to go all reefer madness here. I'm not trying to be Nancy Reagan or anything. It's just, Jesus, are you listening to this? How am I supposed to listen to this and not imagine that it's a song about a woman with a serious problem? What the song is about is she can't stop. She literally can't stop. That's why it sounds so sad. Through some combination of lack of control over her own life and an abnormal childhood, she is literally incapable of controlling her own actions. Amy Winehouse couldn't stop either. It's called chemical dependence. I guess to be fair, Miley doesn't sound sad. I mean, she sounds like she's trying to make this song fun. It's not her fault. And no matter how old she gets, no matter how hard she tries to put her Hannah Montana days behind her, at least she'll always have that one special thing that will always be quintessentially Miley. Her piercing, ear-splitting vocals. Like, I don't know what to say here. Selena's transition into adulthood is at least going smoother than Miley's. Miley's work seems at least more honest and real than Selena's, but honestly, who cares either way? These are both terrible, terrible songs. Selena makes love songs that sound like they were made by 2-year-olds. Miley makes party songs that sound about as fun as the Requiem for a Dream soundtrack. They're both awful. They're both making exactly the kind of boring, soulless crap that gets popular, so it's no wonder that they're both still astoundingly successful. And if you want my opinion, I'm honestly far more impressed by the girls from Nickelodeon's Victorious, all of whom seem to be far more charismatic and talented. Not that I watch that either. I don't! Shut up! Shut up! I'm Tom the Shadows and I'm out.
Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl.